Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 8. Last time was a very big episode, taking on the Gnolls, going after the Zhentarim, taking out the Zhentarim of course, getting the chest and completing the job ourselves and receiving payment, which was very nice indeed. We then gave them such amazing hospitality that we did loot a couple of things from them and successfully made it out without ever getting any sort of game over or death or anything. It went so well. So we find ourselves outside of the Zhentarim hideout, and we're going to start the episode with a level up. So we're going to level up our characters. I believe we are all at level 4 now. So let's see what happens in terms of our characters. Monk level 4. We have more health, and we have additional key point and slow fall. So we can use our reaction to gain resistance to fall damage, and we have a new feat available. Ooh, okay. Choose a feat from the list below. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of choices. Alright, there's a lot of choices. Let me see. Ability improvement. You increase one ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1 to a maximum of 20. That seems to be very useful. Straight up charisma increase. May as well just do ability improvement. A +5 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised is very nice. Your strength and dexterity increases by 1. While you're prone, standing up uses significantly less movement. Your jump distance increases as well. Proficiency bonus is also doubled for deception performance checks on this one, as well as that charisma increase, which is very nice. You gain Charger Weapon Attack and Charger Shove. When you make crossbow attacks within melee range, the attack rolls do not have disadvantage. Close range shooter. I'll take that. Gaping wounds for twice as long. When you're attacked while wielding a finesse weapon you're proficient with, you can use a reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing the attack to miss. Ooh, that is going to be very useful for a close range monk fighter, for sure. More dodges is something I'm going to be grateful for. You can use 2 weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light, and you gain a +1 bonus to AC while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. Can't do heavy weapons. You gain advantage on perception checks made to detect hidden objects, and on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps, and resistance to traps. Constitution, and regain full hit points each time we take a full rest. Our spells and attacks ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. You cannot roll a 1 when you cast spells of that type. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus that turn. Ooh. So it's a critical or killing a target with a melee weapon. So if I was to kill a target with my quarterstaff, I'd be able to make 2 bonus actions, I believe, because I already have my bonus action, so that would be another one. Attacks with melee weapons you are proficient with and are wielding in both hands can deal an additional 10 damage, which would be our quarterstaff, at the cost of a -5 attack roll. Hey, it's cool that it's toggleable. We cannot do anything heavy armor or medium armor or armor, just because we're a monk. Lightly armored, so we can actually gain armor proficiency with light armor, and our strength or dex increases to a 1. Some nice fashion choices could be made here. We would be able to ditch the stripes for something else. That's interesting. But I believe the monk benefits from not wearing any armor at all, so we would be losing unarmored defense because we add our wisdom modifier to our AC, so we're not going to get that. We gain 3 luck points, which can be used to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, or to make an enemy re-roll their attack. Luck points are a replenishable resource. You have inexplicable luck that seems to kick in just at the right moment. You can use your luck points to gain advantage. So you get 3 that recharge. It says recharge once per long rest, which means does it only recharge 1 point or all 3 of them, I wonder. Mage Slayer. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throw against it, and you can use a reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Enemies you hit have disadvantage or concentration saving throws. We have Magic Initiate stuff, which is for different classes. So from the spell list for all of these classes, you can cast level 1 spell once per long rest, and your spellcasting ability for all 3 spells is Charisma, Wisdom, Charisma, Intelligence. Interesting. I'm not going to give my monk any spells. You learn 2 maneuvers from the Battlemaster subclass and gain a superiority die to fuel them. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. Mobile. Your movement speed increases and difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash. If you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from your target. Very nice for a close range monk as well. I can have musical instrument proficiency. That loot that I looted will come in handy now. We got stuff with polearms. We increase an ability by 1 and gain proficiency in that ability saving throws, which is actually quite useful. I almost would put that in charisma. Does a charisma need a saving throw? I guess for like persuasion, right? And dialogue, I would assume. Ritual caster, you learn 2 ritual spells of your choice. Savage attacker, when making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. Very good. When an enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. Wow. And you gain advantage on opportunity attacks. When you hit a creature with that attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. Wow, that's staying, like, if you're staying really close to an enemy and you're both staying together, that's really nice. Your ranged weapon attacks do not receive penalties from high ground rules, and ranged weapon attacks with weapons you are proficient with have a -5 penalty, which you can toggle on or off. Shield Master. Dexterity saving throws while wielding a shield. If a spell forces you to make a dex saving throw, you can use a reaction to shield yourself and diminish the effect's damage. You gain proficiency in 3 skills of your choice, which is definitely going to be quite useful as well, actually. There's some good choices here. I wonder when we next get another feat. Like how long it'll be before we're able to choose our next one. Spell Sniper. Tavern Brawler. When you make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, or throw something, your strengths modifier is added twice to the damage. But we use dexterity instead of strength. I'm not sure how that would work with the monk, actually. Your hit points maximum increases by 2 for every level you have gained, which is very nice, because it's one of those ones that, you know, sometimes you'll have this ability where it's like, you gain +2 every level from now on, so you want to get it as soon as possible, but this one accounts for every level that we've gained. So we'd be able to have at least 8 extra hit points right now. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell, and you gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice. Wow, okay. I read all of them because I wanted to know what the deal was, but I honestly think that I'm going to go for ability improvement with my gnome. The good news is we're able to speak with withers and respec and change things around if we want to change it for a little bit of gold. So I think I'm going to get ability improvement, and I'm going to increase. I'm actually going to. I feel like, because it's up to a maximum of 20. Because our dexterity is only 17 at the moment. If we equip it to 18, it'll actually gain the benefit by being on that number, and then the rest are all an even number as well. So I'm like, And then part of me is wanting to increase our charisma because I guess that would come from dialogue, and dialogue in a game like this is very important, but it's not going to go to a +1 until we get it to a 12. And then what am I going to do? Go into actor and increase charisma, and then also get better deception and performance checks? I'm dressing like a bard. I'm thinking about my charisma. I possess a lute. Is there a career change in my future? Who knows? Could our forest gnome, who's a reclusive monk with a street urchin background, one day go, you know what? I want to pick up a musical instrument. I feel that in the world of Dungeons & Dragons, It's just like quitting a job and pursuing a new career path. It could be something that we do where we respec and change to a completely different class and be like, hey guys, I want to be this now. And we'll see how we go. In regards to choosing one of these, we can increase one ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1. And I feel like I could increase my wisdom, because my wisdom goes into my AC, and I feel like that's just going to be nice. We're not going to be very charismatic, but I think I might bump that up by 2. Because, yeah, I could bump this up by 1, but then the other 1 point is just wasted anyway. So I think I'm going to accept that. But Defensive Duelist adds my proficiency bonus to my AC, causing the attack to miss. I think for our punchy boy monk, we're actually going to go, I think we'll go for Tavern Brawler. So I can increase my strength or constitution, but when we make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, throw something, our strength modifier is added twice to the damage and attack rolls. Now, we do get dexterity in place of strength because of being a monk, so I assume it'll be a dexterity and also strength on this one. So I think it would make sense for us to probably increase our strength to a 13. We won't get a +1 on the check until that goes to a 14. But what's interesting about this is next time we pick a feat, we could potentially go for ability improvement and increase 2 abilities by 1, pushing this up to an even number, and same with the dexterity to an 18. Yeah. Affects our hit point maximum, and then this determines how far we can jump and how much we can carry. So we could make a strong little monk even though it uses dexterity. So I'm going to do that, especially as it goes with Tavern Brawler. So I'm going to do that. Take off our quarterstaff. Punches, punches, punches. Flurry of blows. We will just lose the bonus from the staff during that time, but I think that's a good idea. So now we've got our Barbarian. We got Karlak. And now, because we've read through this list, we have a little bit more of an idea. Sorry, excuse me. A little bit more of an idea. And I think we're going to go for Durable for Karlak, because we'll get that Constitution up to a 16, so they'll be on an even number, and Barbarians have a lot of health, and they're taking a lot of damage, so getting full hit points is less potions being consumed. So we're going to get Durable for Karlak, and then we're going to level up everybody's favorite rogue, Astarion, who is an assassin. So in terms of these feats, I'm thinking movement is going to be really nice, like mobile. We do have Astarion with some long-range attacks as well, so we could ignore high ground rules. We've got Alert, which is initiative and can't be surprised, which I think is going to be quite useful as well. Defensive Duelist would be interesting for 1 attack. The finesse weapons for the daggers would also be quite lucky in terms of gaining advantage on things. Astarion could be quite lucky. I think we'll go for Alert. I think we'll go for Alert on Astarion. And look, if I want to change my feats at some point, there is a respec available. You know, we can change things up a bit if it's not working out for us. And what I was thinking about when I was looking at these for a fighter is I think Lae'zel is going to have a really amazing time with a couple of feats here, because Lae'zel currently has a spear, and in here we have which one is it? It is the I can't remember what this one was now. I think it was Polearm Master. There you go. So when attacking with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, we can use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. So laser will be able to bonus and make an opportunity attack when a target comes within range. So anytime someone comes in for an attack, we'll be able to get an attack against them. And then if we're able to get another feat later, that would go so well with Sentinel, because when an enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you can also make a weapon attack, and then you also gain advantage on opportunity attacks, which ties in with the Polearm Master. So that's really nice. So we're going to do Polearm Master first for an opportunity attack, and then we've got a bonus attack, 1 to 4 bludgeoning damage. I think that's going to be really nice. So we get Polearm Master. Now I guess we got to go back to... Let's go back to the camp, so we can actually level up our other characters as well. We may as well do it all in one go. So how do we... Can I level up my other characters without putting them in my party? Is that possible? Do I have to put them in my party to level them up? I wonder. Because we have opening their inventory. I also think I want to respec Shadowheart in general, because we never got to choose her subclass. It's just automatically in Trickery Domain, and there's part of me that wants a little bit of control over that, and I might have a look at the other domains for Shadowheart. We'll see how that goes. But I guess we'll talk to our characters and get them into our party, because I'm not particularly sure how to level them up outside of that.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. There we go. Oh, journal updated. Daughter of Darkness. Hello. Okay, let's have a look. Companions. Continue traveling. We learn that Shadowheart needs to reach Baldur's Gate to fulfill a mission. Yes. We are aware of that. Astarion was a slave, and Gale needs to consume the weave from powerful magic items, of course. And Grand Duke Ravengard is also what we need to do. Okay. Lovely. So I guess when they join our party, that's when the levels come in. Oh, also, the wizard hat that I found, there's no better person to give it to, is there not?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
He's in proper wizard mode. I love it.
I'd be delighted, though someone else wanted to watch the cook pot.
Why is he so quiet?
Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Oh! Why is he so quiet for? What is going on with the voice volume? The music volume in the camp is drowning it out. That's strange.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's all right. Will, get in here too.
Well,
Yeah, the music is much louder than the voice for some reason.
up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Let's make this happen.
Let's make this happen. All right. Now let's check out this group. Let's see what they can do. Now, obviously, I'm thinking about respecking Shadowheart in general. But we'll at least see what we want to choose. So we get a new cantrip. We can have Thaumaturgy for intimidation and performance checks. Light! Infuse an object with an aura of light. Blade Ward. Take only half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks for 2 turns. That's nice. And Produce Flame. A flame in your hand sheds a light in a 9-meter radius and deals 1 to 8 fire damage when thrown, and it lasts until a long rest. So that means we can... The flame that we produce, you'd be holding onto it, and then as soon as you throw it, that's it. It's gone, right? Throwing the flame immediately after you conjure it does not cost an action. Extinguishing or throwing it on the subsequent turns cost an action. I assume if you extinguish it, that's it. You can't cast it again, unless you just always have a produced flame lingering. It could be interesting. Being able to light someone's cigar, for example. Let me get that for you, sir. I think we'll get Blade Ward. We have torches. We can produce flames the old-fashioned way. So we'll get a Blade Ward. And then our spells... I'll prepare some spells at a later date. And then in regards to Shadowheart, Shadowheart does have a shield, which is a part of her whole routine. So we get a +2 to dexterity saving throws while wielding a shield. And if a spell forces you to make a dex saving throw, you can use a reaction to shield yourself and diminish the effect's damage. And we can still take half damage on a failed saving throw. I think that is quite useful. Warcaster, advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. A reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. So the target cannot use reactions and has advantage on creatures with metal armor. That seems really fun. And I guess spells and magic stuff would be really interesting. When a creature casts a spell, you have advantage on saving throws. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you. Okay, so it has to be specifically melee range. Advantage on any saving throw. And make an attack against them. Your spells and attacks ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. When you cast spells of that type, you cannot roll a 1. So if there's people that are resistant to like necrotic damage or fire damage, not bad. I think I'll get Shield Master. Because we just straight up get the saving throw, and then we can also use one reaction. I'll do that. I'll do that. Now we'll level up Will. Not Will. I was reading Wizard. We'll level up Gale. Again, cantrip and 2 spells. Acid Splash. Not bad. Bone Chill. Prevents the target from healing until your next turn, and an undead target receives disadvantage on attacks. Poison. Shocking Grasp. Blade Ward. Friends. Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. In higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. That's fun. So, we can have Gale cast Friends. Just to straight up gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. So, we could put Gale in dialogue with someone and be like, "Hey, friend, it's me. I enjoy poetry and a spot of light candle smelling in the summertime." We have Dancing Lights, we have Light, we have Minor Illusion, which seems like a lot of fun, and True Strike. Being able to compel a creature to investigate would be really great for distractions, like, hey, go over there, and then we can lure them out and get them. That actually could be pretty fun. I'm a little bit torn. I am going to... I'm going to do Friends. Dialogue, it's a harsh world out there. A lot of mean, rude people. And maybe I might have Gale do that. And I assume that the advantage on charisma checks... is that only for Gale's dialogue, or would that also be for everyone who talks to them? So, like, Gale could cast this, and then I could talk to them as my character. I guess we'll have to find out. I will get that. In terms of spells now, close a door or container with a magical lock, which is great. Could cast that on, you could have someone in a room, like, for example, Nettie, and lock that door. Blindness, Blur. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them other than you, even if it's allied. I have to get that. That seems amazing. Darkness, Dark Vision. Enlarge or reduce... Oh, wait. Make a creature larger or smaller to affect their weapon damage and strength checks. Oh, that's funny. Can you use that outside of battle to make like my character really small, and then I could fit in those little burrow holes. Would that work? Flaming sphere, gust of wind, hold person. I can have invisibility. Touch a creature to turn it invisible. Attacks against it have disadvantage, and it attacks with advantage. Ooh. So I could do that against, like, let's say Astarion. Oof. And then to either protect them for disadvantage, or I can have them go in and attack with an advantage, and then they could also do sneak attack. Unlocking an object that is held shut by a mundane lock is a really nice little bit of lock picking. Magic weapon. Melf's acid arrow. Mirror image. Misty step. Surrounded by silver mist, you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. I'm going to go for blindness. I think blindness and crown of madness. We have some ones that really fuck with stats for quite a few turns. I like that. Now, in terms of a feat, however, I'm not particularly sure what I want here. Warcaster could be a nice one. Maintaining concentration on a spell is probably a good idea. And reaction is probably a good idea. Elemental Adept seems like a good idea. But it depends on the type of damage that we'll be doing as a wizard. Damage type of your choice. Learning 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from the wizard spell list. You can cast a level 1 spell once per long rest. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Spell Sniper. Reducing the critical hit by 1 is quite nice. And we learn a new cantrip. I can get Bone Chill, Eldritch Blast, ooh, Shocking Grasp, or Thorn Whip. Pulls the creature 3 meters closer to you. Bone Chill prevents the target from healing until your next turn. Conjure 1 beam of crackling energy. All I know of Eldritch Blast is I've seen it been used quite a lot in Critical Role. Eldritch Blast. So it's got to be useful, right? Let's do an Eldritch Blast. There we go. So Spell Sniper with Eldritch Blast. That sounds good to me. Let's accept. Very nice. And will the Warlock gain some stuff? We got to replace a spell. Okay, cantrip. We got Minor Illusion here, which could work. There we go. Let's do Minor Illusion for Wills. In terms of spells... Enthrall. Reduce a creature's peripheral vision and make it look at you. You can enthrall someone while another character pickpockets them, of course. We've also got invisibility. I just need to think about the fact that I'm probably not going to have all of these characters together at the same time to have effects stack. But I don't want to double up on their spells either. I want to be able to give them some unique things. So I reckon I'll do invisibility. Because that's 10 turns of being invisible, which would make looting... I say looting, pickpocketing. Fun! Pickpocketing? Why would we want to pickpocket? What do you mean? Alright, so our Warlock... The Fiend. What do we want for you? I think... we'll do Warcaster... So we'll get an opportunity spell to do Shocking Grasp when the target moves out of melee range. Let's do that. And we'll maintain concentration. Very good. Let's keep in mind a very obvious fact here is I'm not super well versed in D&D stuff, and I haven't played much of it at all, right? And like I said, in terms of this game, this is not just getting to know one character. This is getting to know many different ones. Many different classes, all of the spells, all of the abilities. This would be a very different playthrough if I had a lot more D&D experience under my belt, of course. I would be able to be like, yeah, I want that, I want this, because this is what happens in D&D. So this is definitely more of a newcomer's approach, which is blatantly obvious, but I do just want to state that, we're not min-maxing, we're not going, I need the best of the best and I need to make sure everything is great. Like, it's all just going to be part of the journey, and it's definitely a learning experience, and I'm very excited to, learn all of this knowledge throughout the course of the game, and then be able to apply that to future D&D related adventures, whether it be Baldur's Gate or otherwise. I think that would be really great. I'm going to form my party,
soldier,
and I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Karlak, and we're going to have Karlak taking Shadowheart's place, and having a couple of wizards with me would be quite nice. But I think what we're going to do is I want to have Karlak. We're going to have Will, and we're going to have Lae'zel. So we're going to have a couple of fighters and someone in the back doing some magic. So we're going to have our devil boy running around with us for a change, which might get some strange looks.
Speak.
But of course, we'll put him in a funny hat. I'm not sure why Lae'zel's... This has happened every single time we've spoken to Lae'zel, by the way, is her dialogue box here.
The party's...
It takes a while.
You'll need to make room.
It takes a while to pop up for some reason. And this has been brought up before. People have been like, are you playing on a hard drive? I'm like, no. All my games are installed on SSD. So I don't really know what's going on there in regards to some little loading hiccups, but it doesn't bother me too much, because when the game's going, it's going. So I think it's fine. But here we go. This is the team that we'll rock with. I think Karlak and Lae'zel are probably going to end up being like my mainstays, to be quite honest with you. And then we're going to have the other slot, like Will be the one that we end up kind of swapping characters. We're also going to take an opportunity this later in this episode to read some books. What I would like to read is some things that popped up around Joaquin's Rest, so they're tied to that location. It was just a very big episode last time, so I didn't read these things yet. But let's pick up these notes and see what they have to say. We've got Baldur's Gate versus Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did with forethought and without malice kill William Lister and Simon Simi Trent at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three, or one of the dead three, the gods Bane, Baal, or Mikrul. Or Miakul, sorry. Case for the defense. I don't know nothing about any gods. All I know is Bill and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal, and they got what they had coming, but those symbols and stuff, and how their guts was arranged, I don't know nothing. Guilty! Sentence death, commuted to banishment so as not to anger higher powers. Incredible. Household prayer. Lathander to light, Saluna to guide, Kalemvor to judge, and passage provide. We have a letter, which is an affectionate letter, probably. Hey idiot, you left a snot rag on my kitchen table? I haven't thrown it out yet. A lot of the times I want to push you into a pit of snakes, but sometimes you say something so stupid and funny, and I think about it for days. Don't panic. Let's talk when you're home. Be safe out there, Rhea. No. That's a sad one. Stolen property reward offered. In an act of craven vandalism that has not been diminished by the intervening years, the statue of the beloved ranger was callously torn from the central marketplace in Baldur's Gate and is still yet to be found. Though it has been some time since a replica was erected in its place, the collective of concerned citizens in the Wide remains convinced that the original statue is still out there somewhere and is willing to bestow a hefty sum upon whomever might assist with its retrieval, no questions asked. We urge the thieves in question to consider this. This art piece was commissioned not to offend, but to inspire. Indeed, the bold adventurer depicted is no real person living or dead, but a metaphor for the city itself, standing solid and stern upon his foundations, gazing outward, but still clutching tight to his heart the warmth of hope, represented here as a small and furry hamster. Please Find the hope in your heart, and return the blight to a blighted city, its beloved ranger. Raise a hand in help, and we shall fill it with gold. Interesting. Does that get added as a quest line? Perhaps. That's fun. I like that. Which one's my book bag? Actually, the stuff that we've read, we leave on the outside, don't we? So this is how I organize shit. And then we sell all this stuff for pitiful amounts of gold. These are all books that we have yet to read. No cause for alarm. An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Eltergard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel. An entire city dispatched to the hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear! The so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folk, the citizens were all touched by the infernal. Whether it was in their blood from birth, or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot runs as deep as in Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propagandist. The Fists will defend our city with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds and souls of our noble dukes and patriarchs. A history of contempt! Have we already forgotten that before this latest madness, Elturel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. Thank you. Very cool. No cause for alarm. Every page of this clumsily assembled book is filled with large blocky text, as you would expect. And then these books we're going to read later. Let me read these later. So we're going to put them in Apocalypse's little book bag. We got our little collection of books in here. These are all the books that we have yet to read. So they're sitting in the book bag. And then when the book bag starts to overflow a little bit, we should make sure that we cycle them out and sell things. Isn't that fun? Okay, do a bit of reading.
Never a dull moment.
Time to leave the camp. And there we go. And 40 whole minutes later, we've leveled up and read some books, and now we get to play the game. That's Baldur's Gate for you, baby. This is why we have much longer episodes that feel much more fitting for a Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
Never wanted the easy path.
And I am having a great time doing this. I'll tell you that much. Now, in regards to this place, again, I could be a total loot goblin and be like, wooden barrels? Do I loot all of these? Maybe. This looks like it would be one of the...
What's that?
That's funny. So, I'm going, this looks like it would be one of those dirt mounds that a chest would be in, and it's unfortunately not. Oh, there's a tree there. The tree has decided to appear. It was actually this dirt mound. Get up there. What do you got? We got gold, garlic, and water. Water would be very nice. Alright, let's head back out here, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this trapped man, because there is dialogue there. Oh yes, you guys are all smart. I thought that wasn't on fire anymore because of the steam cloud covered it for me. Oopsie. Oh, hang on. Ah yes, the charred corpse with the gold on it. We were rushing for the fire, so we didn't actually end up looting a lot of this last time because we were like, quick, that man's burning in there. And now we can kind of go through a little bit more relaxed. But let's head up. Now let's see. Oh god, yeah, we can do Speak with the Dead, can't we? Oh, hang on. Need to wait for the second level to load. Okay. We can do Speak with the Dead. How are you going to feel about that, Benram?
Miri. Gods, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
We already did this, but we said something different. There was another option here. It wouldn't have made a difference.
She would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry. What am I gonna do? She's all I had.
I don't know. These were the options. I swear we already spoke to him and then he was like, leave me be, and so we did. What was that about a dowry?
It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
This isn't on you. There's no way you could have known.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
I guess the fact that we didn't get this very specific dialogue about we get this very specific dialogue with save the trapped man. Here we go. Baron mentioned a dowry for him and his wife. It's worth searching for it. Okay. I guess it would be nearby, though, would it not? It would be in this area. She didn't get very far. I guess. Sorry, Benren. I'm going to have a little conversation with your conversation here. Where's my recast thing?
Don't be shy.
Karlak shall speak with dead, so here you go, Karlak.
You're a medium? You're gonna speak to her? Could you ask her something for me?
Okay, he's not super pissed off. Maybe. What do you want me to ask?
The dowry. She'd know where it is.
How interesting that it's like, I joked about keeping it, and then it's like, well, I guess I should keep it now, considering that she's dead. Ask his question.
Dowry for sister in barn.
The barn? She must mean one of the empty buildings behind the inn. I trust you to get it for me. I can't leave her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
It's like, hey, you get it for me. I'll keep it, and see you later. How did you die?
Finding husband, then Rin, inside. Door locked, trapped, fire.
Damn. Where is Benren? I guess we could have used... This is because we could use Speak with Dead, like, on this body before we rescue Benren. It's a bit of a silly question. Why were you at the inn?
From Eltergard. Traveling. Sister's wedding.
We've got an inn key that we need to use somewhere. I need to check, but maybe the fire might have even burned down the locked door in general, which is funny. And who are you?
Merilith. Farmer.
Let's ask this question.
Inside. Room. Top floor.
I'll ask this
Spell
question.
Power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I would have liked Benren responding to trying to find my husband as like the response. Okay, so we're gonna go get the dowry. Now, in regards to this place, it looks like the fire has died down. So we got some books that we can get. I'm just trying to see if there's a locked door around here somewhere. Because Apocalypse has a key. We have a sweet key with the letters WR. From the inn. But yeah, considering the state of the place with the fire, it may not be even worth it. Alright, let's go get this dowry, so we'll go this way. With me, everybody. So by the barn. I guess we'll go in here, because we went in the other barn and spoke with the ox. Haystack?
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
There you go. Perception check on the hay, and the chest falls out. And it's a dowry ring from Miri and Benren. And the gold. 107 gold. There you go. Okay. And now the dowry turned out to be a ring. It's probably worth a tidy sum. Benren will want it back. Well, I'll take the gold, and he can have the ring. That's the finder's fee, of course. Ah, yes. I'm going to just keep running over fire, because I am a stupid guy. And I forget. I found the dowry. Here.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her to say goodbye.
Okay. We've completed Rescue the Trapped Man. There you go. That is now complete. But, yeah, I might take a look around and see if I can find a locked door for this sweet key, and we'll see if there's anything else to discover here, do a bit more looting, and then we can venture out. So something that I'm very curious about us doing is heading down this way. I think that we should investigate the swamp with Korga, with this letter that we picked up. I want to take a look, because this could give us some information before we head in the direction of Halsin and rescuing our druid leader. We could get some dirt on Korga, which might help us in the grove. And then obviously we do have the Githyanki to explore over this way. So I think what we'll do in terms of what's closer is it looks like we can go this path here. And there's a bit of a settlement here too, which I think was, we investigated the beginning of that, so that may potentially be what we want to explore. But let's go to the Emerald Grove environs. And while we did loot this inn and took a look, there was not much to gather. I think the sweet key must have been for a door that is no longer, you know, a locked issue for us. But we did pick up the eyewitness account in one of the rooms, which is, though an official document, this appears to be one of many hastily produced copies documenting the night of El Terrell's descent into Avernus. Emir, I am acting Gauntlet Emir of the Flaming Fist. Repeat what you told my people for the room to hear. You should be helping. Aren't you supposed to help? First, I need to know what happened. It's gone. The city, the light, the companion. I was born in its glow. Never seen real darkness before. Get a grip on yourself, man. There was no sound to begin with. The sky flickered, dark, and then light again. Then the companion changed from gold to black. My farm was almost a half-day's ride from the city, but I could hear the screams. Thousands of people plunged into darkness while the world went mad. And then, more lights. But dark lights, it made no sense. I know, they came from the companion, wicked streaks stabbing into the city and tearing it apart. Then the sky, the ground, the buildings, they all folded in on themselves like an invisible hand were crushing them. And the city? There is no city. El Terrell is gone. When did this happen? Yesterday. I fled through the darkness until I found you. Lock him up. I've done nothing wrong. You've got to go and help them. He's the 11th we've picked up since this morning. Make copies, deliver the transcript to every Flaming Fist post from here to the Risen Road by hand. Until we know exactly what's happening out there, nobody from Eltergard goes west. And don't talk to anyone outside the Fist about this. Maintain control. Okay, trying to keep it covered. Trying to keep it covered. I see. Okay, let's head on down this way. take our little journey to the west and go and have a look at this swamp. I think opportunities like this, where there's potentially timed things, that, like Korga having something sus going down to the swamp, is probably a good idea for us to investigate those first. I just don't know how our time spent is going to affect other objectives, like the Githyanki Patrol
Have you ever done
and stuff.
deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
There is this weird audio echo with the characters that's been happening, and nothing else. Even the narrator's voice is super clear, but my companions are not, so I'm just going to try and see if I can fix this. Okay, I have figured out the source of my audio issues, and it should be fixed now. No more echoey voices. It seems that it wasn't alone. I've seen some posts about it when I was trying to see if there was a fix in the game, but I've messed around with some audio settings, and we should be okay. Should be good. Oh, I'm like, why am I walking all the way around here? I can just go and sit on this fallen tree.
Well met.
We can just have everyone go and sit on this lovely tree together. Let's push on now. We can head towards the swamp
The
area.
blade frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Ooh, nothing to say about it, hey? Nothing to say about that. What was this signpost again?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Moonhaven.
Moonhaven. Okay, so not Moonrise Towers, but Moonhaven. Oh, there's a fast travel point here. Whoa, entering into the center of a potentially abandoned-looking town, though. It could be a trap. Alright, what if I split the party?
Just out of view.
There you go, look at that. I'm like, I'm gonna go and hide. And I'm gonna sneak in and excuse me while I have a look at someone has vision over this area.
I just want...
There you go. I'm like, someone has vision here. There's a goblin sharp eye ambushing, apparently. Affected entity will attack as soon as its enemies are within reach. It can only be spotted with a successful perception check. Or big red area. We can actually get past... We could go past this and activate this as long as we don't enter this area. That is really funny, actually. Okay, so...
On my way.
You go... Whoops. Blighted village. I have no idea that we're here. We could actually get a... I guess we would have to do a hiding successful. Jumping would no longer have us being hidden, though, would it? So this is a risky business. Waypoint discovered. Continue hiding. Oh,
Get over there! Surround him like!
that's great. I tried really hard to circumvent the vision, but we're still spotted. Keep quiet and attack. Well, I know you're there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us! Good! It's like they say, no fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There'll be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
The Absolute. Yeah, Illithid Wisdom. We can command them. Stand down now. Nice. Imagine you get a double 1.
You're a true soul. But my mistake, sir.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
It's taking something you'll never get back. Engaging with the illithid, absolute, true soul stuff actually results in
Time to press ahead.
something that we're not yet aware of affecting us. I mean, I would say that makes sense considering we're kind of giving in to the hold that this tadpole has on us. Well, we managed to convince the goblins to stand down. They're like, hey, shush. Leave us alone. Alright, we've got a village to explore. But I was going down to check out the swamp. I guess we can go and have a look at this place while we're here. Ah, yes, more eggs that I'll throw at someone, of course. Let's take a look around. Oh, man. Okay, let's have a look around here. An apothecary's ledger. The ledger is filled with cultivation instructions for a range of medicinal plants. One entry is underlined, deliver specially requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from prying eyes.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
Weed. Potion of healing. Potion of sleep. An antidote. And a crystal. A suspension of lasulite. Press H to view and it... There we go. Never mind, I guess. Antidote. Rather chewable. Thick as it is with herbs and roots. Assuming that will help with, like, poisons and such. Crushed lasulite floats at the bottom of this tincture, infusing the water with the Underdark's mysterious energies. Okay, interesting.
Don't mind if I do.
We'll see how much we actually engage with the crafting system in this game, because crafting systems, they'll either click with me really nicely or they won't. Other times I'm like, yeah, this feels like more trouble than it's worth, but we'll try and engage with it, of course. Maybe we can make some handy potions, I would say, would be our best bet.
You know.
Empty potion bottles. I assume that would be useful because you'd be able to fill up something. A household prayer, which we've read already. The Wonders of Fandalen. Pick that up. Add it to our list of books to read. God. Sometimes we'll get a healing potion out of the barrel.
Look at myself.
So we've got a bunch of goblins around.
Watch what you touch. Even it smells like weed. It's named, right?
Even it smells like wee. Alright, well, I wonder what the cellar is like. Brawler Breck. Did you wee on the cellar? There we go. Wooden hatch. Found it. Cellar discovered. We enter the cellar. We stole paintings. Way too many things to loot that are just empty. Yeah. Or just not worth losing. It does make me want to not bother. Tiger Mist.
What's that?
We got a lever behind the crate here. Okay. Get it? Yeah. Hiya! Pull the lever!
Be cursed.
A secret bookshelf. Love that for us. Okay. What's in here, though, before we go in there? Poison resistance. A suspicious poison. Pick it up. Potion of healing recipe. This small recipe has helped me through a lot without my scales, my hide smarts, and tears with the slightest touch. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothes. I hope it might similarly soothe whatever ails you. Someone has filled the rest of the page with repetitions of, why is it always healing potions, this goddamned primitive village? And the occasional, someday I'll kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily the recipe itself is still mostly legible. Sold Frug's morsel and a suspension of myrgrass. Love it. Now I really need to pick those up when I see them, because I'm going to need to make myself a bunch of potions. Stir the suspension until a vortex forms. Carefully tip in the salts. Keep stirring until the salts dissolve and the solution takes on a red hue. And keep in mind, that thing. Bronze keg. Patient, Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Patient, Branley. Occupation, Cooper. Malady, large wood splinter in hand. Comment, splinter removed, wound cleaned, doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Timmick is a child who swallowed a bottle cork. No harness, no hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. I gave the latter stern warning. And Dida, Brentus blacksmith. Minor burns to the face and hands. Another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. Okay. A wooden chest with a potion of invisibility. Very nice. And healing potions. Very happy for us to be looting an alchemist's cellar. Vitriol of weave moss. A rufflesome blackguard hat. This is why we loot everything, right? Because sometimes, just sometimes, you get nice hats. And the red goes with this, but so does the green, because it's a complementary color. Who would like to wear a hat? Is it you, Will? Would you like to cover up those horns? Perfect. And the horns poke out. It looks like it's part of the hat. Now no one will think of you as a devil. I love that you can choose displaying hats per character. I think that's a very, very nice thing. I'm grateful for that. Look at all this looting. Okay, so I assume now that we've read the potion of healing recipe, did we not already have it? Potion of healing, yeah. So we just need Rogues of Mortal and any suspension. Love it. I'll loot some of those rogue morsels when we're out in the field. Alright, what's behind here? Maybe I should
better be cautious.
Because I realized the party's split, so it's just me down here. Actually, this is dangerous. Fuck. Hang on a sec. Let me go to Will, and why are you guys on the outside? Oh yeah, right. They were on the outside from the get-go, and I snuck in by myself, didn't I? That's funny. Alright, anyway. You guys, come follow me in. If I get into any trouble down here, it could be occupied. I'm gonna need everyone together. Just me going in solo. I'll be like, this is no problem. Alright, let's group up everybody. Here you go, everyone. Let's go for a group hide. Now I have dark vision, because using a torch, if there's anything down here, probably going to alert them to my presence with a torch. Oh, okay. It's a much larger area than I expected. What's going on back here? What is that? A bullywug trumpet. Oh, we're saving. I don't like that. I'm still hiding. I'm sneaking around. I'm gonna get caught unawares for sure. Moldering caskets.
Let's have a look.
Scroll of Summon Quasit. Summon a Quasit from the lower planes. The scroll is destroyed upon use. Turn invisible and scare enemies. Inky notes slash across the margin. The angle of the handwriting suggesting urgency. Perhaps warning. Nutbuster. A charming little rock. The word Nutbuster has been scraped into it with a claw. I also found this item. It's called the Nutbuster. Alongside the poo scraper. What is going on? Fecund and revolting. The abyss is not the worst place this has been. We got the Nutbuster rock and the poo scraper. What is this? Friend. Eyebrows, horns, and rosy cheeks been drawn upon this skull in a number of bodily fluids. Jesus Christ, that's not even a normal skull. That's something else. Shovels, friend finder. Shovels can be used to dig up wondrous bounties. Okay, I have a shovel, but this is just because it's pitted with rust doesn't mean it isn't ideal for digging up new friends. What is happening? Is anything going to happen upon picking any of this up? Apparently not. I just have this now. Okay. Astarion is going to go crazy with a poo scraper. That's great. We're going to give Astarion the poop roll. I can't wait. A charming little rock. I don't know if I can see the words Nutbuster, but it's been scraped into it with a claw. What do we even do when you encounter items like that? Oh! A robust guardian. Oh god, we have combat. Okay. Fucking, we're surprised too. I should have... Oh! You're waking up, friends. Okay. Fuck me. We have the... Alright. We have the very first thing that we opened being fun, but this is no longer fun. Okay, we have robust guardian. Ooh, look at this. Love the design work here. Now, undead. I have something for this, and I think it is the axe for Karlach. There was another axe. Where have I put that? Where did I put the axe for Karlach? Karlach's axe. Axe for Karlach. Where did I put that? I swear I had another weapon, but I can't find it, that had something to do with undead. But then... Oh no, hang on, it was clothing. Hang on, hide armor. So, hang on, it was the armor that I needed, not the... Yeah, hang on, it's the Oakfather's Embrace. So, undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage, and beasts that hit the wearer deal additional damage. So this is undead. So if we actually... give the Oakfather's Embrace to Karlach, she will now deal 1d6 damage if she's struck by these undead. Lovely. Now bonus action. Because I didn't strike with my action, I can only do a key point, and I can't do my normal unarmed blow. Unless I potion of speed, but that's okay. We will do a flurry of blows on this robust guardian, so we will go for... Let's go for a stagger. No. Let's go for a prone. Let's do topple. That's a 65%. I was hoping that my torch would have improved this, but I guess when you're doing an action, maybe you don't have... Oh, nice. We just straight up eliminated it. Okay, there you go. Hell yeah. Incredible. And I'll go up here. I feel like equipping the torch might not be the best idea, but it'll give us some better lighting in here, right?
Smell blood.
Alright, Karlak, get in here. Oh, that was an action. Is there a reason why... Okay. Fuck. Why did I do that? Alright, you... Not enough resources. Oh, it took Karlak's action to change her clothes. Right. Duh. I'm just gonna put Karlak, in harm's way so we can put this... We can see this radiant thing go down. So we're gonna have Karlak go there.
I will ascend.
You got a 50% to hit. We are going to... roll range damage twice and use the highest result. So we got Brace, spend 6 meters of movement speed, so we can...
Make way!
I can't do Brace anymore because you need that movement speed spare, but that's fine. Even in the light, with Torch Doom, I still 50%. I was hoping you could get it increased, but I know it's AC based, but I also thought that it was affected by the lighting in the room. Anyway, let's go for Hamstring. Damn, critical hit. Look at us go. We'll rally Karlak and have some temporary hit points for the bonus action.
Forever dauntless.
Okay. Well, we're about to end combat because unless there'll probably be some more over here, but I think if we have an Eldritch Blast, this is great because an Eldritch Blast is just a goddamn action. It's not even a level. It's not a spell slot. You can just be like, hey. Never mind. I'll be like, hey, you can get killed. Possibly throw your target off balance for a bonus action. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? We could Hex for 1d6 damage, but I reckon we'll just...
2 steps at a time.
We'll just say fuck it. And in turn, your turn. Oh, you're gonna go high ground? Yeah. No, you're supposed to go for Karlak. Karlak. We changed clothes for a reason. Okay. I can attack with my torch, which is pretty funny.
You've made a grave mistake.
Nice, there you go. You're out of here. You're out of here. Okay, the Agile Guardian. Take that. Well then. That was fun. Wasn't that fun, everybody? Wasn't that so much fun?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Not what I was expecting. Oh, an ornate mirror. That has 30 health. I don't know. Shattering mirrors seems like bad luck to me. Seems like a spot of bad luck to me, mate. You can interact with it. I'm scared. You see an ornate mirror on the wall. You are unsure about what will happen. You decide to investigate the rest of the room before you interact with it. You pick up the Bullywug trumpet, and is there a way for us to inspect these before it explodes into an enemy? Apparently not. A candle. What's in this one? 10 gold in the candle. A is for Azuth and other gods. That's number 2, but I'm pretty sure. Sorry, excuse me. Pretty sure that we might already have that. Yes, we do already have that. There you go. Look at us go. I haven't read that book yet, so grab that. I'll organize my inventory in a little while. Put everything back in bags. No hurry at the moment. I'm still a little bit shocked at this weird poo scraper friend rock loot. Oh. A survival check. Only you, though. What is that? What does that mean? Why just you? Why just you? Let's go check 8. This is cool that you can actually see this stuff. I might just keep this open, almost. Just to the thin version. Okay, this is a bone. Oh,
that might be
that's the survival fail. It was a dirt mound. Of course, I should have known. What's in here? What's in here? Let me... Okay, yeah. Scroll of gaseous form. Transform yourself or an ally into a tiny gas cloud. It can't fall and fits through small openings. It is very hard to damage. And we get that... Wait, until long rest? Hang on a sec. I guess it's... Yeah, it's a concentration. So if concentration is broken, the gas would stop. Oh, this is so weird. So whenever we see those small holes that we're like, oh, I can't fit in there, if we transform ourselves into literally fart gas, off we go. It has advantage on Constitution, Dex, and Strength saving throws. Resistant to all non-magical damage. Can't attack, cast spells, or talk. Polymorphed. Very interesting. That's going to be something that we might save for some time. Who knows what will happen. Maybe there will be a hole and I'll be like, you know what, let's go in here. Ooh, a dark journal. The Journal of Ilan Toth. I wish to read it immediately. 6 Nightle, 1371 DR. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilan Toth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death, with worse to follow. The work here is simple, and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life, that prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step. As does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zolkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Curious. Search the cellar. The owner of the cellar was more than a doctor. He was a necromancer, and he was obsessed with a particular book. Find the necromancer's book. Anything to do with that poop scraper? Okay, well, we've opened those. Wooden chest. We've opened that. Just taking a look around. I guess the mirror should be interacted with. Shall we do the mirror? Well, actually, hang on, we can go... Is there anything up here? Incense. I'll just take the incense back to camp and put it next to Lae'zel's stinky little tent. Alright, looks like it's ornate mirror time. Now this is... I was trying to go to the swamp, dude. I love this. I love this game so much. It's... I feel like whenever I play a game, I should never say, hey guys, we're gonna do this. I should just pick a direction and shut up. I'll be like, we're gonna do this, because I know that I never do this. Because I get very easily distracted. And I go, we're gonna do something different. Let me put that back on. And I'm gonna do some inventory management. And then we can look at this mirror. So looking at my items that we picked up in that crate, we have friend, we have shovels, friend finder, as if it's like shovel as a name, because inspecting the scroll of summon Quasit has this permanent thing named shovel. So there you go, shovel, a level 1 fiend. So it says it's permanent. But the scroll is destroyed upon use. I don't know what to make of this, but like are we going to summon it and then it will want its Nutbuster and its Poo Scraper and its Friend Finder? Should we... Is it better to have a magical character summon something?
If everyone else minds their business,
I wonder... I feel like it would be better for... I feel like it would be better if we had... because we've got more Arcana, stuff like this. I feel like at least a Warlock or even Wizard like Gale would probably be more suitable than a Monk. Monk, summon this thing. I'm going to give this to Will, and then I want Will to summon this. What happens? I feel like I should save beforehand. I don't know what's going to happen, but... Oh, we have to choose where to summon, right?
Oh, shit-piddling toe rag! Never summon Shovel, never feed Shovel, now call Shovel!
The stench of sulfur fills your nose.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Oh. Will, you failed the Arcana check. I specifically got you to do this because you're the magic man. Wow, what the fuck? Illy, what chewed you up and spat you out? Your scroll was in an undead's casket. Who were they? Okay. Illy?
My master. Tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your name is Shovel?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
How about another utensil, fork, and does basket sound good to you? Oh man, this is like the meme of like those random stray cats that get picked up and they just get named after weird like places or objects. Like it was like, hey, I picked up this cat and I named it Skate Park. What would you like to be called?
Don't care.
Alright. Congratulations, don't care. Shall we stick with Shovel?
So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Is that what you and your old master did here?
Yes. Steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together. Again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book.
This is really strange. Okay, so Shovel went and found bodies and then he got to work on necromancy. You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too. Tell you secret. Talk to the mirror. And remember, balsam, good for burns.
Talk to the mirror. Okay, that's what we're here for. Okay, so now Will just has Shovel.
Oh? A spell shite. When the fisting starts, use the sparky magic to call Shovel. Let's kill everything.
But isn't the scroll gone now? So, the scroll's gone. Do you learn the spell? I don't think you learn it. You just cast it. We have a spell... Oh, hang on. Actually. There we go. Oh, it just got added in there. Silly me. There you go. I found it. So we now have the ritual to find familiar. Cheeky Quasit. Summon a familiar with the form of a Quasit that can turn invisible and scare enemies. Okay, there you go. And I assumed that worked because he can cast magic, or would that work for everyone? I'm not sure.
Never a dull moment.
Right, I'm going to speak to Shovel now.
Oh, shit-piddling toe rag! Never summon Shovel, never feed Shovel, now call Shovel!
You recognize the tiny fiend. A quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
I'm sorry, so my character succeeds the Arcana check? That's so ridiculous. I get to do this again then. Your scroll was in an undead's casket. Who were they?
The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker, little piggies to the butcher. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
This Illy you mentioned, who's that?
Master Illy, wonderful. He tricks them, heals them, then they die. So sudden, so mysterious. Shovel comes, Shovel takes them, then we raise them, make them walk. Necromancer, your kind call him. Fun, I call him.
God damn. What happened to him?
Don't know, don't care. Wait, are you horny for the book? Illy never shuts up. Book this, book that. Blah.
This dialogue is fascinating. What book?
Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
Talk to the mirror and remember balsam, good for burns. Okay. It's very bizarre. Okay. What is going on here? Let's see. So I was wondering if you could, like, give it something. You know what I mean? I was like, do you want to wield the poo scraper? Dark vision and opportunity attack. Minuses on a lot of things. Very dexterous. Sure. Okay. I guess we can resummon it if it dies. I don't really know how that works. Alright, let's talk to the mirror.
Speak your name.
I'm a Zebo Haraduk. Okay, I can give a gnome name, tell it my name, examine my appearance. Repeat the name from the book you read, Ilan Tarth. I could try and pass as the necromancer in the book. Very interesting indeed. I am Ilan Tarth. Couldn't you recognize me?
My master stands tall and proud. You are not Ilintoth.
I'm currently...
If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Alright, don't lie to this thing. Oh, man. Actually, I was just tying my shoes. So if I actually spoke to this as a taller character, I'd have more of a chance here. Okay, I can step back and say nothing. I can have another character do this, maybe.
Wise.
Step back and say nothing. Wise. Yeah, okay. Karlak, you're bloody tall. Let's go for Will, because...
Sharp as ever.
You're a devil boy with shovel in tow. Maybe this will work in our favor.
You are not my master. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Alright, that doesn't work either. We can intimidate with some pluses. Open or I'll smash you to pieces, bad luck be damned. We'll go for, yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your master's.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Oh, bro. He's as fine as Zolkir has ever lived and a foul, wretched creature. I'm pretty sure, didn't we read about... We read a mention of the Zolkir that we're going to find him. I would assume not a good opinion. A foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir. But are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Yeah, that's great. I spoke to the Quasit, it treats burns, and I read a doctor's journal. He used balsam to clean a wound. What's interesting is obviously we got the information from 2 different avenues, but if we were to say, I read the doctor's journal, it makes us seem so clueless. I'll say I spoke to the Quasit. It treats burns.
A poor choice.
Oh!
You will be purged.
Ah! What do you mean?
Time!
What do you mean it's roasting time? Oh, what?
Run! Or Sparky gets you!
Oh god, what the fuck is... Enough! How do I... What the fuck? How do I disarm the trap?
It's a fire! How do you think you stop it? Or run squealing! Sparky gets tired! Eventually.
Oh, dude. Okay. Oh god. Oh! We woke up an Agile Guardian. We woke up a few Agile Guardians. Oh, shit. Wait, where did they all come from?
Action.
Liesel, can you get out of the fire, please? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh my god, Liesel? What is going on? Okay, hold on a minute. Sphere fuel. Oh my god, look at these guys. Where did they come from? Did they crawl up from the hole in the ground? It's out of fuel. I guess it can't burn anymore. Okay, it was not a good idea for us to say that we learned it from the Quasit. I guess it was the book. Ooh, that's so strange. Okay, that was fun, everyone. Wasn't that a fun time? What the fuck? Okay. Another thing to keep in mind is we have a suspicious potion that's the same as a healing potion, because this is what Illith would have used. Have a cheeky heal, love.
Have a lot on my mind.
Alright.
Well, in it.
Let's try again.
You are not mine. If you are his ally, step for only what thing.
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
Oh, he's a great and powerful leader and a foul lich. May he die 1,000 more deaths. So more dialogue if we actually get the history check. We're getting the history and the arcana checks. Very nice. A foul lich. May he die 1,000 more deaths.
You are no Zolkir. But are you wise? Tell me. Why might one use balsam ointment?
Oh, that's easy, I can tell you that. I read a doctor's journal. He used balsam to clean a wound. But it's... Oh, the Quasit lied. I just realized that the Quasit lied. That's why. Oh, that's funny. For some reason, I thought that this would give me more favor with the mirror before realizing that we've just been lied to, because he's like, haha, treats burns, and you're about to get burned if you get it wrong.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Obviously, it makes sense that the doctor's journal would be more accurate than the Quasit, but, you know, we got a learning experience. It was fun. I'd see the ones I love, I'd look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head, and I'd see my enemies suffering. Wow. Option number 2, sir. I look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Ooh, thank you, Smiling Mirror. Nice, we did it. Easy enough. Should we go take on this group of Guardians? Send Karlak in for a bit of radiant damage action. I feel like the XP would be useful. And we can see what Shovel does.
Soldier.
Soldier. Let's go in for a fight. I think that'd be fun. Don't you think that'd be fun? I think that'd be fun. Now, we can go this way.
I'm nothing.
We're all gonna go around and avoid being seen. I need to speak to Withers about followers as well, because I guess we could all have one each. Oh god, you guys, get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, Alright, this way. I can at least... Nice. Okay, we have advantage here. Guess we'll enter combat. We can go for Searing Smite. I wonder how much damage we'll just... Because that's the action and the bonus action. Must be enraged. Let's go for a reckless attack. Surprised! Now it's just Karlach in the battle, which is pretty funny. Even though everyone else is here, how do we... Can I just... Oh, because they're all still surprised. All my other characters can also go for the same thing.
Here we go
into the fight. Nice, and now Apocalypse is in the fight too. Not enough resources. So I can't... Can I do my unarmed strike as a bonus action? I lost the condition for unarmed strike. Why? Oh, is it because it died that I don't get the bonus strike? I'm not sure. Here's me being very good at the game and understanding everything. Okay. I guess I could use a key point, but I honestly think that the rest of our team should be fine. So we're not going to have Will into this. One's almost dead. Let's go for this one. Eldritch Blast. Oh, only 5.
A bright idea.
Damn. Come on, Will. You're better than that. Alright, Lae'zel. We can go for the fainting attack. Go for this one. Join the battle. Nice. 17. Man, I should have just gone for a normal attack. Then I would have had a bonus action to probably finish off the enemy. I won't bother with action surge. We're fine.
Put him up.
Karlach has a bonus action. Frenzy in it. Get fucking frenzied. Okay, love it.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Actually, wait a minute.
Come on, can't stay idle.
If I cancel the end turn, no, that's fine.
Time to strike.
Battle favors the fearless.
Ranged attack from up close, and it did 10. God damn. Was that not at a disadvantage? Armor cost 12. I got 18. I thought being at that close range would be a disadvantage. We can do Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 3 to 30 fire damage and an additional 1 to 10 per level. It's too weak for that. I will not be reacting at this time. Okay. Nice. Alright, well now they're all dead. Let's go for these kills. Nice. And then Frenzied Strike. Well done, Karlach. We love you for that.
Time to push my luck again.
And then... Smack. Very nice. Got some XP for that. Temporary hit points. Very good.
Well met.
Well met. I need to stop accidentally talking with companions here. I'm looting bodies, and then we're going to go through this mirror. Oh, an arrow of Ilmater. Cool. Good job, team.
I needed.
You don't have any healing, do you? We need to get a healer in here instead of going through all our healing potions. That's right, you can have one of those. Hopefully we don't get into any trouble going through this mirror.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay, what's in here?
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Ooh, big old bones. Research notes. Oh, actually, I feel like we should all be careful, because what if this place is trapped? Be careful, everybody. So just run in. Raised dead, failed, gone too long, body decomposed. Reanimation, failed, came back as a ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with dead, failed, answers unhelpful. Clone, failed, needs living tissue. Reanimation and a clone, failed, had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection, failed. Why? Magical curse and true resurrection. I've reached the limits of my skills and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept? True resurrection, okay. Indubitably. A Moonhaven logbook. We got some reading to do here, that's for sure. There we go. Let me examine that. Extracted from a basilisk gullet, this thick grey oil swirls slowly in its container. Turn a petrified creature back to its organic form. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wish I had
I'll
a
take
bag
that.
of holding.
Scroll of Featherfall. Moonhaven logbook. This book is filled with pages and pages of observations tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. I think this is great to read the contextual books for these areas and then ones that are like clearly these stories of other places we save to read till later. 26. Elasis. Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonhaven. Departs next day. Kalashite. Elliot. 7. Elliot. Stranger, name unknown, passes through. Not Thayan. Rashemi. 14. Marpanoth. 3 men in black armor pass through. Not Thayan. 2 Uktar. Hackett. Journeyman passes through. Not Thayan. 30 Uktar. Raid! Black armored soldiers. Some damage. Not Thayan, but dangerous. 14. Nightle. This book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar ordered to watch my apprentice. 14. Nightle. Singe passes through. Doesn't stop. 15. Nightle. Familiar reports apprentice disappeared near well. Will observe. 18. Nightle. Raid. Same soldiers as before. Townsfolk taken. And 20. Nightle. Smoke on horizon. Raid. Can I speak to you about a gem and an apprentice?
See? Tell you truth, Beefy! Trust me. Always. Always!
You did not tell me the truth. I was burned. The Collectania Rubrum. You turn page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formulae. Some are written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognize. There are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. But of course it is. Such an ominous vibe in here.
What's in here?
Stuffed wolf head. I can attack it. Can we take it with us? Lazo, you don't want this for your camp? We can attack it, which is so curious. I'm going to attack it. Hit this thing. Okay, why won't it attack it? Oh, it's because this whole group is in the way. I was able to walk past them before, but now... Okay, that's fine. I'll sit in the chair. Alright. Someone get a photo of this before I kill this wolf head. Okay, I guess we need to do a ranged attack.
Do nothing.
Oh, you just need to be tall enough. I was too short. Okay. If it's got health, I don't know why, but I'm just really curious to see what happens if it dies. It has health. It just blows up. Yeah. It's like, maybe something
Without
happens.
delay.
Who knows? Like, okay, we got a stuffed hyena head.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet.
Yeah, let's have a look over here. Ooh, the Palantir of Sauron is here.
Always room for more.
You got the crystal ball. Dim light haunts the inside of this heavy crystal ball as though something inside waits to be called upon. We got Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement, Color Spray, Speak with Dead, and Ray of Sickness. Scroll of Speak with Dead is really great, especially if we want to cast it again with another character. Like, for example, what I was saying with the Will scenario, we can have Will disguise himself, and then we can talk to bodies. So I think we'll do that with the Scroll of the Dead. That should work. Skeleton, a bone. Why is Karlak the only one that dances? I love it so much. So endearing.
Anything of use?
The secret doorway of a fireplace. Burn skulls in there. Okay. Before we interact with the crystal ball seems very magical and important. Braces of defense. Become the bulwark. You gain a +2 bonus to AC as long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. Delicate twists of magical iron, painstakingly gilded, have been fashioned into these fortifying van braces. Man, the advantage on Sleight of Hand checks is very good. However, a +2 bonus to AC, if we're not wearing armor or holding a shield, is perfect for us as well. So I'm actually going to take those and equip them, and I'll probably switch between them. I'll have an in and out of combat sort of approach, I would say, to that. Even though you probably have Sleight of Hand in combat in some capacity, but it's going to have more of a use outside of combat, I would dare say. On death and resurrection, let us read a book. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denia for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext. So we've definitely had a few of hers pop up, but different books. Of what value is life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellum Vor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. Interesting. Return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path and wealthy enough to return. For a second I was like, man, maybe I should have Shadowheart here as a cleric. Can I pick this up? I can pick this up, but it will make me encumbered. I can put stuff in a chest. I mean, that's fun, right? When I carry this, I feel like if we took chests with us, we could take them to camp, and then we could have other storage containers in camp, right? I just drop it there, and I would assume it would stay there. Could be fun. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, there's stuff behind a rusted iron gate as well. We definitely read the research notes, did we not? We did. Yes, okay, so we know that there's a rusted iron gate here, and there is stuff. Oh! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Karlak, you are saving my life. I did think about that, remember? I was like, whoa! The necromancy of Thay. We can get guidance from, both of us. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's right. Critical fail and disarm trap. The good news is we can always try and disarm it again. What's nice about trying to disarm a trap, it seems that failing does not trigger the trap, which is what I thought would happen if you failed. I thought it would, you'd be like, whoop, you activated it. Apparently not. Lucky us. Okay, if that is actually what we're going to need behind that gate, let's interact with the crystal ball. Oh. Really? Okay. I thought... Okay. Ooh. It's just garbage? That's so funny. I thought it was going to be some sort of magical thing, considering, you know, everything. But that's fine. That's also fine. Ooh, a door. Alright, so I guess this might end up being our way out. Ooh, nice. Okay. For elixirs, love that it tells us what they are. Malice potion. This vial contains a fine powder that resembles smoke when shaken or tossed into an enemy's eyes. Okay. Elixir of the Colossus. Instantly upon inhaling this elixir, your abdomen seems to swell, and the muscles in your back feel like sheets of hammer-beaten steel. God, these are fun. Alright, we'll take those. Oh no. I've picked up a random bottle. Oh no. Alright. So that lever seems to be the way out, I want to say. So we'll have a look at this. Now, I guess we need to lockpick this. Oh, actually, hang on. What if it's... Oh. I can't interact with them. Can they not be lit? I have a torch. What's going on here? What's the perception check? The trap has already been failed.
Trap. Just as I expected.
Oh, thank you, Lazel. Oh, God, it's a pressure plate on the necromancy. I am thinking that if we light the braziers, maybe it'll unlock, but I can't interact with it. I have a torch. I thought I'd be able to.
Eager for battle. Oh, I could go for a good meal.
And then I'm thinking I could switch to a different party member. Like a Astarion or Shadowheart produce flame. They could do like the firebolt. Let's see if that works. We're gonna go to camp. And we'll swap party members real quick. The fact that we can't interact with them is interesting. Like maybe there's a switch involved. Making a camp inside here. Oh shit. Wait, he's got the thing. Gale's spirit is being drained. He has disadvantage to Constitution saving throws. Ah, we've got to feed him.
2 steps at a time.
We've got to feed him.
And these things are stadium.
Alright, it's time to choose. Time to choose. What are we gonna let him have? Alright, so my magical items are all in a thing together. Here we go. Alright. Where it has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. Honestly, I should have this equipped to someone. They should be on someone. Dancing lights, you know? Maybe I don't really care about dancing lights. I mean, we got torches. Maybe I'm going to give Chimera's locket to Gale. Worked carefully into locket's metal are the words "Never Dark Again." Yes, I'll give him that locket.
On my way.
Hello.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
I think it's pretty funny that the mixture of the wizard hat plus my size means that he's just going to be constantly looking down at me, so I can't even see his face anymore. I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
We already know what will happen. He told us, and then we peeked inside of his brain, which he did not like, and it is really interesting because obviously I was like, it doesn't really feel right to use the tadpole to kind of probe into our friends' brains, and that's what happened with Shadowheart. Like I was like, I don't think that this is going to be a good idea. I obviously made a bit of an exception to that with Gale because I'm like, what is going on here? Like this feels weirdly suspicious, and he's being forthcoming in terms of the affliction, but not any more further specifics, and it's just like, it makes you go, that's so weird. That's so weird. Give Gale a magic artifact. Oh! Why can't I... Hang on.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please.
Hang on, dude. I need to... okay, hang on. Wait a sec. I can fix this, right? If I just go character select, and then if we do this... Why can't I, Maybe it just can't be in the bag, you know what I mean? So if I take Chimera's Locket out... I won't swap it with that. Hold on. If I just take it out, it should be in the inventory, and now it should work. Yes. Here's your locket.
Thank you.
Glowing tattoo.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Is it metaphorical? What do you mean? This is why I was like, I felt like it could be interesting if there was this instance where this is what the Dark Urge was. That's what I was theorizing when I saw how he described it. And then I was like, what if when you pick the Dark Urge origin character, you and Gale have a sort of connection or camaraderie that you both have this same darkness within you, and you sort of bond over that? We're like, look at us, a couple of guys eating magic, you know? It's very interesting to think about that. But it feels like it's different. I'll never know until I play Dark Urge, but I'm excited to explore that. But it's weird, Gale. It's just weird. Perhaps now you'll tell me what all this is in aid of.
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
That condition of yours is a very expensive one.
I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
Oh, okay. He obtained this in Waterdeep.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Intriguing. Now, I was just going to swap characters, so I love that Shovel stays. That's pretty funny. So if we take Will out of the party, Shovel will just stay in the camp. No fear of them dying. Where are my other characters? If we have Karlach drop this...
What a charmer.
Yeah. And now we have a chest in the place. So we can go... Well, actually, this is going to be interesting because... Wait a minute. How's this going to work? Because... The camp is different every time when you make camp. Maybe what could be a smart idea is having this chest go... I mean, fuck, it could go in here itself, and then you can have chests within chests, I suppose. That would make sense.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
We'll have Shadowheart, the cleric, come with us.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, That's a new one for me. It seems like you have ample company already. Lead the way, then.
Okay, we'll have Shadowheart come with us. As the cleric, maybe she'll have something to say about the environment of this necromancy place. Let's talk to everyone and see if they all have something to say about Gale.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
Okay, then. Help me get the items, then, shall you?
If not over.
What does Will have to say? Will also has a dark secret, which we have now seen.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Like a horse with a carrot.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
I like him, but a bit fucking weird, isn't he? He's not touching my shit. Where is... Am I... Astarion is not here. Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Karlach, Gale, Shovel, and Will. And Scratch. And the Magic Mirror. Is there an upstairs? It's blocked. Why isn't Astarion here? There you are. Get in my party. What the fuck? I mean, it's a good thing that I guess that we didn't really... Oh, hang on. Maybe it's up here. It's a good thing I didn't really need him in the party anyway.
What to do? Here we go.
Is he in here? Oh, why are you brooding in your own room? With withers and... Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
That's funny. What's going on here? Where is he?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Very well.
I'd like to talk about hirelings. Recruit a hireling.
Impossible. Thy party is full.
Oh, it's not a follower.
As thou desire.
Okay, I was thinking it would have been like a follower similar to Shovel. Gotcha.
Something's on my mind.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
You both have your urges, mister. Remember that. Alright, let's leave camp. We have Shadowheart. So she can have a jolly good go with things. Okay, now, Shadowheart, what I would like you to do is this. Haha! It worked. All of that, by the way, just to get this to happen. Damn it. I was really hoping that that would, like, open the gate or something. No.
What do we have here?
I did all of that, and I thought it would be fun, and it would open the gate, and it did not. Start a fire with the skull, will you?
All right.
All right.
Now. With haste.
I guess we just can lockpick it then. Why couldn't I just light the braziers with my torch?
Can't keep me out.
I guess we should have Astarion for this too, because the rogue, but we'll just guidance and get a good bonus. Never mind. We will not get a good bonus. This is not good because we'll break thieves' tools, and we're actually losing them. Ooh. We're losing thieves' tools. I've got the one. Wait, actually, hang on. Anyone else got thieves' tools? Yeah, you have some. I gotta be careful. Can't really afford to be fucking this up and just like losing stuff. Okay, well, thanks Shadowheart. You did great with your firebolt. That did not help. We are going to now go to Astarion and get his roguish lockpicking for this one.
What's up for discussion?
For me personally, I just like the idea that everyone in the party is all with you at the same time.
Perhaps if you lost in that.
I just see everyone traveling together, but like the four of you primarily are hanging out, you know?
What now? Easy.
Easy. Okay, so we get a bonus of 8. 9 to 12. Oh my god. God. That's a low roll. That's a goddamn low roll. Thank you, Astarion. Okay, now, this is also a trap.
Trap. Be cautious.
Yep. Very good. Trap disarmed. Ooh! Gargoyle statues. Oh, disarmed. They're tied to the trap. Very cool. I wish to disarm it just in case. Boom. Okay. Spider silk cocoon. Really hate that. Where are the...
This'll be fun.
Cute. Where are the spiders at? I assume we'd be getting burned by both of those if we activated the trap. Oh, it's got a face. It's got a face on it. The necromancy of Thay. Oh god, that's horrifying. It is not too late. Oh, the bone spine? Oh, bro. What is going on here? Okay. Let me disarm these two. Just in case, it might not be over yet. Oh god. Okay. Just spider silk cocoons and nothing. Alright, so this is an orange object. Here we go.
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Please don't open the creepy book.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
God, I want to know what Gale and Shadowheart would say. Drop the tome, ready to destroy it, tuck the book into your pack, and leave the book be. Oh. When you have a necromancy book with a evil, terrifyingly gross-looking face on it, I feel like you have to see what's going on here. I don't know if we should open the book, but maybe we could take it to some person to get appraised. We're gonna let's leave it be. Right? We'll leave it be. It is not too late. And then, I'm curious, will the characters talk about it again if I pick it up?
The book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
I was like, if the characters give their opinions on it again, I would get the other characters and see what they have to say. I'm taking the book with me. Item received, the necromancy of Thay. Okay. And it has a sphere-shaped recess. crystal ball? Make it eat the crystal ball? I'm sure the answer would be
another step forward.
Maybe let's open up this and check out what's through here. Oh, and now we're here. Gotcha. Oh, there's a rusted key. Why didn't I see that before? How did that not pop up before?
More for me.
When I did my scan. What the hell? Oh, the rusted key would have been for the... The rusted key would have been for the gate. That's so silly. I must have completely missed it popping up, but I swear I was holding down Alt when I was clicking on all these things. I just didn't even see it. That is so stupid of me. Well, we lost our thieves' tools for that blunder, but that's okay. In regards to this book, let's talk to our characters.
Speak.
Lae'zel says, no, maybe we can speak to Shovel about this. Let's speak to Shovel about this.
I need a quick word.
See? Tell you.
Never mind. God damn. Well, alright then. Okay. There's clearly something to be done about it, but I am not sure what at this time. We found a strange and powerful tome, the Necromancy of Thay. What should we do with it? So we just have deciding what to do. So I've pocketed it. So you can leave it alone, or you can, like, prepare to destroy it. I wonder if preparing to destroy it is what we do, because it says, destroy the book. Evil is inscribed on every page, but all evil has a weakness. There must be a way to destroy it. And the book is locked tight, and the mechanism isn't shaped for a key. Maybe some kind of stone would work. The owner of the tome mentioned a key gem. Oh. And the key gem went missing. And then the assistant was found near the well. Okay. That's our lead. That's the lead. Okay. So we're going to a well to find the key gem. And that would be the way to unlock this book of evil. However, I don't know. Oh, hello, big boy. Shock and Fank. Hello, fellas. Ogres. Look at them. Look at these ogres. 500 kilograms of goddamn muscle. Alright, oh, there's the well. Found the well. Bloody hell. I want to have a chat to these ogres. Can't inspect that. Oh shit, dead tiefling.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
I got you, pal. Lump the Enlightened. I'll tell you one thing. One, I did not expect to be recreating the Trolls and the Hobbit scene with Bilbo and the Trolls here. We got a short king having a chat with the ogres. We're just recreating the Hobbit right now. You're quite eloquent for an ogre. So deception, I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. Do we not have the tadpole? Therefore we can be like, it's because we don't have the mark, right? We don't have that glow. It's just because we've got the tadpole. Deception, is not going to work here. I don't think. I feel like this is going to be quite... I feel like it's going to be quite difficult. You're quite eloquent for an ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
Are we about to get into a fight with 3 ogres? Oh, man. Whenever I see, like, races in the game like this, I'm like, why can't we be an ogre, guys? Let's be an ogre character. Come on. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. It's either we do this or we're getting attacked anyway. Oh, it's a DC of 10. We have a chance. Nice. Nice. Close.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Attack. I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow 2 masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
So, you telling me that you've got a lot of gold in your belly? Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me. Dude, let's get an ogre squad as followers, please. I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I'll give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle. Is it 500 gold every time? 1,000 gold after you fight for me, or I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. That's good. Bodies can carry gold on them. Let's try the persuasion. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. This is why we need high charisma. Alright, are we ready to believe in ourselves? Are we ready to believe? Believe in thyself. We got this. We're going to roll underneath a 20, but the guidance will push us to a 20. I can feel it in these fingertips. Ugh.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
I do have a lot of gold on me, don't I? I'll give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle.
A serenade to my ears and a boon to my belly. We've a bargain, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Does that include us?
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Yes, I just made friends with an ogre squad, dude. Oh, and then they disappeared. I just made friends with an ogre squad.
I've been looking. And you got nothing to show for it but your own arse.
What are you guys looking for? I have Lump's Warhorn. Sound this horn to call Lump's frenzied band of ogres. They will feast on anyone they can get their hands on, but if you've made a deal with them, they will make an effort to spare your party. A simple horn belonging to Lump the Enlightened. The mouthpiece is crusty with chunks of dried food. Now, a really unfortunate thing there is I was going to actually try and loot my gold back. I was going to try and pickpocket it. Sadly, he bloody ran, and then they disappeared. Should have entered turn-based mode immediately.
That might be worth a look.
Cracked support beam. Okay. Interesting. Tarnished locket. This locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words Elturel, Strength and Unity are inscribed across the top. Javelin. Thieves' tools to make up for the ones that we just lost. And let's have a bit of a chat.
Well.
The tiefling's corpse stirs with the spell.
Perception fail. What brought you to the village?
Strange warriors. Gold. Skin. Silver blades. Quick of foot, this one, to avoid Githyanki hunters.
Ooh. Okay. Where did you see those warriors?
Mountains. Road. Gate.
Where are you from?
Elturel. Zoru. Friend.
Who did this to you?
Ogres. Hungry. Bloodied. Screams.
Anything of value you happen to have?
True sight. No. Coin.
True sight. Okay. We rolled a fail on perception check. Are we bringing down the rooftop? Oh, I guess if you're fighting the ogres and they start fighting you, you could bring that down on their heads or something, right? 1 foot, 2 feet, well met, will meet. I do not have that. Fables of Faerun 5. The Boy and the Beholder.
For me?
For me. A lot of books for us to pick up. Forever and ever. Folly in the Fall. We got a little piece of paper here. Though clearly old, this handbill has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only, see the play that sent Elturel's Everlight Theatre into chaos. The Sharp-Tongued Travelling Troupe presents The Folly in the Fall, a tragedy in 4 parts. Part 1 of Lost Netheril, the great wizarding empire in humanity's Age of Wonder. Part 2 of the great mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood, and the ruin he wrought. And Part 3 of Netheril's Fall, 1,000 Years of Shade and Shah's Subversion. Part 4 of Netheril's Return, and its shadow falling upon the land. Penned by the great bard Bragan Feg, The Folly in the Fall tells the true story of the flying Netherese city Thultanthar, and its dramatic return after 1,000 years in exile on Shah's Plane of Shadow. See the climactic battle above Myth Dranor, rendered in stunning detail thanks to the finest thaumaturges on the coast. Direct on your village green as the Sharp-Tongued Travelling Troupe makes its transit to Baldur's Gate. See it now or face 1,000 years of sorrow. What a great little thing. Old school book.
Diary. Might explain what happened.
Let's take a look. A school attendance log fills the ancient pages. As the pages and days progress, more and more people's names vanish from the entries. In urgent script, a note in the margin states that someone has to investigate what's become of the missing children and their families. Well, I'll explain what happened here, but not in a very positive way, is it? We have a bridge that goes across into what is beginning to look quite like the goblin camp, yes. Interesting. Well, that looks to be the direction that we may be heading in, but there are multiple routes to get there, it seems. Aww. God, I can't wait to go in there. It looks awesome. I don't want to look too far ahead. Don't give it away. Just looking around more of this ladder, and then I guess we'll check the well, see if we can find this. See if we can find this keystone. Dim-witted drow.
That would be worth a look.
I'm like, who's gonna get it? Wooden floorboards, child's drawing, depiction of a happy sunlit scene, and handwritten note. Oh, I can't use this? A happy sunlit scene. I thought I could investigate. Oh, I guess I can examine it. Okay. A family. Handwritten note. Dear Flora, happy birthday! I know, I finally finished a painting. And not just any painting. Does it look familiar? I'll give you a hint. It involved on me getting down on one knee and making you the happiest woman alive. I'd best go. I hear silence in the classroom next door, and that is never a good sign. Happy birthday, my love. Amanda. Oh, that doesn't look like it went well. There's a sadness here.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, let's go and check the well.
Deep and move. Haven't seen that game in years.
What game are we looking at? Ah, Hopscotch. Hopscotch exists. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, Volume 1. A warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves are an infernal corruption of that divine image. Tieflings wearing their devilish heritage for all to see. We have read that already. Read the warning. Let's check the well.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Unless... Investigation. Oh, my -1 from intelligence. Throw a coin into the well. Hey. Oh, wait. I don't have will here. Hey. Everybody. Who's more intelligent here? Okay. Astarion, give it a shot, will you?
The well stands, as it has for ages.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That was a 5, including the bonus.
But the darkness below is in...
That is crazy. Alright, I'm getting Will in here. Stat.
Let's move.
Will.
Always at your side.
Get in here, boy.
Well met. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Let's
make this happen.
Where am I needed?
Oh. Shovel was here twice. But only appearing once.
A hero at heart.
The well stands, as it has for ages.
Investigation, also a +1. Jesus Christ, guys.
Dry stones.
Anybody else want a chance to investigate this well? I'm going for my most intelligent characters. Gale, want to investigate?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'd be delighted, though wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank God we can do this.
Seek and you shall find me.
Well stands. As
Have a look. Okay. Will was the one to do this with. Imagine if this was a critical fail. I would shit.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Nice. I assume if we threw a coin, it would be like, it makes a sound or something, you know, but I wanted to win this investigation check. Climb down the bucket rope.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
The Whispering Depths. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. No. 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 No, 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 no. Oh, okay.
Can't give up now.
Oh, we're in the Whispering Depths now to pursue a gem and see about opening this book. And we're going to be doing that next time. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I was thinking, hey, maybe we'll be lucky and we'll just go underneath and it'll be there and it'll be fine. Turns out we're entering potential spider hell, so can't wait for that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really, really had a fun time, and I mean, how can you not? Every single episode is such a great time. So next episode, we'll complete this, probably have another long rest, and then see what else happens. I will see you next time.